The formal introduction of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 series is still months away, but speculations and leaks regarding the forthcoming wearable flagship series are already circulating online. The most fascinating rumor so far claims that Samsung may make a drastic design change, changing the Galaxy Watch 8 from its customary circular shape to a more square-like appearance. However, the Korean brand's presentation was also highlighted by several software innovations powered by Galaxy AI, including certain capabilities shared with the Galaxy Watch timepieces and the Galaxy Ring. Indeed, near the conclusion of the presentation, Samsung reviewed the upcoming capabilities in its health app, Galaxy Health. It will soon be expanded with additional features and scores, in addition to those that are presently available. Remember that since last summer, Samsung has provided an energy score, a sleep score, and well-being advice created by AI based on your health and recovery data. At the Galaxy Unpacked event, Samsung said that it would go even farther with more specific scores. In addition to improving sleep scores with SmartThings devices at home, the company announced 3 new features for mental health, diet, and fitness. Samsung created the vascular load metric to assess cardiovascular health. It will examine the progression of your workouts on a daily basis, much like Apple's training load or Google and Fitbit's cardiac load. This score will also include recuperation and your nutrition. Samsung's new antioxidant index will help you control your diet more effectively. The aim is to use a sensor to detect the amount of beta-carotene in your body. From then on, Samsung Health will be able to provide you with nutrition guidance to help you get in better condition. Samsung does not currently have a specific sensor to test beta-carotene levels in the body. As a result, this capability may be saved for future products, including a Galaxy Watch 8. Finally, for mental health, Samsung Health will enable users to record a daily well-being score ranging from 1 awful to 5 excellent. The app will also include mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing techniques to help you relax. New features are anticipated later in the year. Samsung just said that these new functions would be available in 2025, without providing any additional specifics. However, we may learn more at the next Galaxy Unpacked convention, which will be held throughout the summer. This is often when Samsung reveals its new watches, and the firm uses the chance to update its health app. The pricing of the Galaxy Watch 8 is still unknown. However, we may look at how the Galaxy Watch series cost has changed over the years. The good news is that Samsung has kept the regular Galaxy Watch models' prices largely stable, except the Pro, Classic, and Ultra varieties. Based on this pattern, we predict that the Galaxy Watch 8 will follow suit. The smaller 40mm version is expected to start at $299, with the 44mm variant increasing slightly to $329. Furthermore, if you want LTE access, expect to pay an additional $50 on top of these fees. Most consumers prioritize design while purchasing smartwatches. After all, a smartwatch is both a fashionable ornament and a functional instrument. Unfortunately, at this early point, we don't have much information on the prospective Galaxy Watch 8 design. This may be a stretch, but a rumor from the previous Galaxy Watch generation suggested that the Ultra will not be the only square-ish smartwatch in the range. That report did not come true, as the regular Galaxy Watch 7 remained its original circular form. According to the newest rumors, distinct models will be introduced, messing up the naming system once again. We may see a standard Galaxy Watch 8 model, as well as another iteration of the classic idea in the form of a Galaxy Watch 8 Classic variation. The latter is expected to have the famous rotating bezel that we all know and love. It's unclear if Samsung will test the waters and go with a square design with the Galaxy Watch 8. However, it is not completely out of the question. Unfortunately, this is another area with no rumors or leaks to share. At the time, there is no information on the Galaxy Watch 8's display, which is directly related to its design. If Samsung opts for a square design, the screen size will undoubtedly shift. However, if we had to guess, we'd say the Korean manufacturer would probably play it safe and stay with the same design, display size, and brightness as the previous iteration. The Galaxy Watch severed company with Tizen in 2020, and a cooperation between Wear OS and Galaxy UI has existed ever since. Unlike many planned weddings, this one ended well. There's a lot to enjoy about Wear OS, and the previous iteration allowed us to experience Galaxy AI on the Galaxy Watch. We anticipate that the Galaxy Watch 8 will maintain this excellent arrangement, adding even more fascinating and valuable AI functions. When it comes to health and fitness monitoring, Galaxy Watch devices already provide a variety of detailed and comprehensive data. Samsung's Bioactive Sensor Suite provides significant insights into your health, including body composition measures such as fat, muscle, and bone percent. The previous iteration also used AI to deliver sleep score insights, aid with exercises, identify abnormal heart rates, and so on. There's also an interesting speculation that the Galaxy Watch 8 will have a new sensor capable of checking blood glucose levels. This rumor is based on a new sensor patent filed with the Korean Regulatory Patent Agency. While the patent specifies a smartphone with a sensor, there's no reason it can't be put into the Galaxy Watch 8 series, particularly considering Chinese smartwatch makers drive in that direction. Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 hardware and specifications. It is still too early to offer a full list of Galaxy Watch 8 specifications. The bullet points below are more of an informed prediction, based on past generations of Galaxy Watch devices, Samsung's regular hardware development cycle, and our industry expertise. Non-invasive blood glucose monitoring on wearable technology has been in development for some years, with Apple reportedly looking at the technology for their smartwatches in 2017. 8 years later, it has not been accomplished, with diabetics still need to utilize pricey third-party technology to monitor their blood sugar levels. Apple isn't the only business said to be researching into the technology, and it seems that Samsung may have gotten there first. Originally speculated for last year's Galaxy Watch Ultra, the firm has delivered the most significant signal that the long-awaited health tracking breakthrough is just around the horizon. According to Android Authority, during the Samsung Health event in San Jose, Senior Vice President Dr. On Pak expressly mentioned the functionality as something Samsung's engineers are working on. What I'm most pleased about is that our team, as you would expect, is working on a non-invasive optically based continuous glucose monitor, he says. I can't tell you the time of the launch, but I'm very excited about the progress we are making. And this, if we do it right, will be a game changer. It's rare for a corporation to be this open about its efforts, but it wasn't an unintentional slip of the tongue. Just yesterday, Samsung published an editorial from Dr. Pak in their blog that reaffirmed the study. By combining our long-standing sensor innovations with AI leadership, we aim to elevate our capabilities in preventing diseases beyond sleep apnea and expanding to cardiometabolic conditions, according to his article. In particular, blood glucose is a big area of focus for us, and Samsung has been working to develop a sensor algorithm that predicts early signs of diabetes, along with non-invasive blood glucose monitoring technology and continuous glucose monitoring integrated nutrition coaching. While Dr. Pak was cautious not to inflate expectations by naming a release date, the fact that Samsung is willing to discuss non-invasive blood glucose monitoring indicates that the business is certain it will work, and soon. This is not something Samsung would address in such specific terms if it were just conceivable, implying that it may launch this year with a Galaxy Watch 8. However, it's worth repeating Dr. Pak's precise words here. If we do it right, it will be a game changer. I've emphasized do it right because it's critical. Blood glucose measurements should not be taken lightly, and a badly designed solution is worse than no solution at all. The last thing you want to do is give diabetics a false feeling of security with inaccurate readings. As a result, while it's possible that the feature will be introduced in some form in the Galaxy Watch 8, perhaps the sensor algorithm that predicts early signs of diabetes that Dr. Pak mentioned in the blog post, it wouldn't be surprising if the holy grail of continuous glucose monitoring is pushed to the Galaxy Watch 9 or higher. Here is everything to expect in the Galaxy Watch 8. 1. Samsung Online Store. With each new Galaxy Watch release, the company provides exclusive deals, discounts, and trade-in promotions on its own website. There's no reason to expect the business will modify its strategy with a Galaxy Watch 8. So whether you want to trade in your previous Galaxy Watch or pay in monthly payments rather than upfront, Samsung has you covered. 2. AT&T. Samsung's smartwatches are supported by all major carriers, with offers available from each. The previous model was formerly free with the purchase of a Samsung phone. However, recent promotions offered the smaller version of the watch for $10 per month. We anticipate that similar bargains will arise once the Galaxy Watch 8 is officially announced. 3. Verizon. The second major carrier in the US carries Galaxy Watch devices and provides identical terms to AT&T. The previous generation's payment pricing was $9.72/month for 36 months. So if you're a Verizon subscriber, you can expect the same fantastic Galaxy Watch 8 discounts when the watch is officially unveiled. 4. T-Mobile, the third major US carrier, provides Samsung smartwatches at identical pricing and incentives as the other two carriers listed above. 5. Best Buy. The Galaxy Watch 8 will be available with all carrier choices, including the unlocked, carrier-free version. 6. Amazon. The Galaxy Watch 8 will be available on Amazon, but pricing is subject to several conditions. Keep an eye on the online shop or use one of our purchasing tips to uncover the greatest Galaxy Watch 8 discounts when they become available. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.